Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello! And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our laps and close our eyes. When you're ready guys, you can open your eyes and come back to the room. And next we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high. High to the sky. And then let's go down. Down to touch our toes. And then back up high. And this time, can we go tippy toe high and then back down to touch our toes. Now let's stand up and we'll do some rotations. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Right. Excellent, guys. And now we'll do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we'll do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. And now let's have a shake. Shake it out. Arms and legs. Shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. And to finish, we will do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So today in English class, we're going to look at some different stages and how we can treat words depending on the different stages or tenses that we use. But first of all, we need to provide some examples of what I mean. So the first word, guys, remember when you were very little, you were very small. What were you called then? Baby. Excellent, Lakgao. When we're small and very little, we're a baby. So how do we spell baby? Excellent. B-A-B-Y. Okay? Baby. So that's one tense or one stage of life we can use. But how about now? Are you babies now? No. You're not quite teenagers yet. You're getting there. You're moving toward child or children. Yes, we'll say children because there's lots of children in the room. So once we were babies or a baby, but now you are a child or children. Okay? C-H-I-L-D. Child. So you go from baby to child. Okay. And then in the future, teenager. Are you a teenager yet?
No.
How old are you? 9. How old do you need to be teenager? 13. Notice in English, when the age ends teen, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Them 7 years are when you are teenager because your age ends with teen. Okay? But in the future, you will be moved from child to teenager. So we can say T-E-E-N-A-G-E-R. Okay. Baby. Child. Teenager. Which are you now? Child. Okay? You're a child now. So we can say for child, what tense is this when we talk about now? Do we remember beginning with P? Not past. Present. Yes. Now is the present tense. P-R-E-S-E-N-T. Child. Present tense. But if we go back to when you were a baby, what tense is that? Past. So baby, past tense. How do we spell past? Okay, excellent. P-A-S-T. So baby, past tense. Child, present tense. But in a few years, you will be teenager. So we go past, present, and what's the tense for the future? Well done. We have past tense, present tense, future tense. So teenager is the future. F-U-T-U-R-E. Baby, past tense. Child, present tense. Teenager, future tense. And what we're going to do today, in today's lesson, we're going to concentrate on the present and the past tense. And we're going to show how words, in particular verb words, will change depending on whether we use the present or the past tense. Okay? So who can think of a good verb word as an example? And remember, verb words are things that we do. Think, what am I doing now? Walk. Okay. So we can use walk here. W-A-L-K. Okay? Walk. Well, how about if I walk already? What can I say? When we do something in the past tense, any ideas what we can do? No, we walk, but if I stop walking, how do I change? What we will do, we will go W-A-L-K. And then there are two letters that we add to walk to make it appear in the past tense. We will add ed, walked. Okay? For the past tense, walked. Present continuous, continuous tense is ing, walking. Okay? But today, we're going to concentrate on the base form of the verb walk, which we will use in the present tense, and how we change the verb word for the past tense. Walk, walked. So what letters do we add? Ed. Okay, so let me give you another example, and this time you can figure it out for yourselves. Not walk, talk. Okay, so talk is the base form of the verb word, talk. How can we change talk to the past tense? Talked. Okay, talked. What we're going to be looking at today is how we can add the suffix ed to verb words to make them fit into the past tense. T, A, L, K, E, D. Walk, walked. Talk, talked. And what we're using in today's lesson are regular verbs. This means that the one rule applies to all the verbs. We'll be looking how to change verb words into the past tense using what letters, guys? Ed. Okay, excellent, very well done. And what we've got now is a video and a PowerPoint presentation so our students can understand and practice speaking of the different verb tenses from present to past. We won't be worrying about future today, just present and past tense. So let's turn to have a look at the TV screen, guys. So now we're going to take a look at past or present with our PowerPoint presentation. So one more time, guys, past or present?
Past or present.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Is that present or past? Past, yes. 2 weeks ago is always past. Ago means before. So if you hear a date that says ago, you know it's past because it's before. How about yesterday? Past or present? Past, yes. The day before today is yesterday. So yesterday is past. Today? Past or present?
Present.
Yes, well done. Today is always the present. It is always today, and it's always the present. This month. This month now. Is that the past or the present? Present, yes. Remember the word this. This means the present. This week, this month, this year. Present tense. But last month, is that the present? No, it's the past. Last in the past. 1 year ago. And remember the word ago means before. Past, yes. 1 year ago means 1 year before. Past tense. So past, yesterday. Last month. Last year. 1 year ago. If ever you hear a date sequence that has last or ago, you know it belongs in the past. So present, I push the door. Notice the verb push, P-U-S-H, just the base word. But if we want to move it into the past tense, what letters do we add? E-D. I pushed the door yesterday. Push, pushed. You see how we move it into the past, adding ed. I pushed the door. Present. I pushed the door. Yesterday. Past tense. I jump in the bed. Present. Yes. J-U-M-P. Jump. Base form of the verb. But how about the past tense? I jumped in the bed last Friday. Past tense. Jump. Jumped. I jump in the bed. Present. I jumped in the bed last Friday. That's the past. We walk in the park. Past or present? Present. We walked in the park last month. Past tense. Yes. All the time we add ed to the verb word to move it to the past. Walk, walked. We walk in the park. Present tense. We walked in the park last month. Past tense. So look guys, always adding ed. Push, pushed. Jump, jumped. Walk, walked. Excellent. Any questions? Okay guys, that was great. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the video and PowerPoint presentations about how we can change regular verbs into the past tense form, adding 2 letters, ed. And we'll practice some more soon with the flash activity. But for now, it's time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs, guys. And let's begin placing our hands on our hips. And that means it's time for a wiggle. Wiggle side to side. Stop. And then wiggle again, side to side. Stop. Forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, and stop. And next we'll go round and round. Round and round. Round and round, and stop. And now back the other way. Round and round the other way. Round and round, and stop. And now stand up straight. Ready? 5 star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent guys, have a seat. And now it's time for our flashcards activity part of the lesson. Teachers, what you'll need to do is print off all the words from the flashcards for your students and cut them all into individual words. What they are is the regular verb form. And print off enough so that you have one for each student to come and do the activity on the board. But first of all, guys, let's remember, what 2 tenses are we practicing today? If we're talking about now, what tense is now? Present. Excellent. Excellent. Present. Okay, now is the present. But how about the past? When we go back in time, we go to the past. P-A-S-T. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a flashcards activity where one by one, I will introduce the flashcards to the class. It will be the original verb form in regular form. And then I will give that verb word to a student and they have to stick it on the board in the present column and then write it in past tense form. Remembering, guys, the two letters to change, ED. So let's begin with our first word. What word can you see? Listen, okay? Listen. Listen. So now I'll have my students close their eyes. And when they wake up, it will be on one of their desks. Okay, now we can open our eyes, guys. Who has the flashcard? Lakau. So, listen, the regular verb in its base form belongs in the past or the present? Not yet. Present, okay. So, Lakau, can you place it in the present? Listen, okay. But when we want to go back to the past, we need to add two letters to make it past tense form. What do we need to add? ED. So, Lakau, can you write listen in the past tense for me? L I S T E N and then ED. You see, that takes listen, listened. So Lakau, one more time. Listen, listened. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Lakau. Now, time for our next word, guys. So before you all fall asleep, we have laugh. Okay, laugh. Let's see who will have laugh when they wake up. Okay, let's open our eyes. Chew, come forward and join me. So first of all, can you show our friends our flashcards? Laugh. Now, does laugh belong in the present or the past tense? Really? Present. The original base verb always belongs in the present. So, Chew, can you stick laugh in the present tense here? Excellent. Well done. Now, remembering our rule, guys, what letters do we need to add to turn laugh into the past tense? ED. So, Chew, can you write laugh plus L A U G H, and then we add our letters ED, and then D. Excellent, Chew. So you see, we've gone from laugh, laughed. Chew, laugh, laughed. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Chew. So teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom now, and you can pause the video and you can carry on with your own class. And remember to change the student and the verb word every time. So now it's time for our next verb. And this verb word is open.
Open.
Okay, so let's see who will wake up with the verb word. Okay, let's open our eyes, guys. And now it's Prel's turn to bring her verb word forward and change it. Show your friends, what word do we have, guys? Open, the regular verb. Does that belong in present or past? Present. Okay, well done. So Prel, can you put it in the correct column and then can you spell it in past tense form? O P E N E D. Excellent. So you can see always the same letters, ed. We have gone from open, opened. Prel, that was excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Prel. So you can see, guys, always remember for regular verbs, ed every time will change the regular verb to the past tense form. And now we need another verb word. We have kick. Okay. So now whose turn is it with kick? Open our eyes, please, guys. Nadia's turn. Nadia, come and join me at the front. So Nadia's verb word, kick. Does kick belong in the present or the past? In the present, yes. So Nadia, can you place it here? And then Nadia can change the verb word kick to past tense form. K, I, C, K, and then what letters, guys? E-D. Excellent, Nadia. We've gone kick, kicked, kick, kicked. Perfect. High five. Round of applause for Nadia. Okay, next student. Let's see who's next. We have press. Okay, so now it's Bangpon's turn. Bangpon, can you come and join me at the front, please? Okay, so Bangpon's word is press. Does the word press belong in present or past? Present, yes, well done. So Bangpon, can you place press, right way up in the present tense? Now, how do we turn press into past tense form? R, E, P, R, E, S, S again. Excellent. And now, to change it, we need ED. Perfect. So we've gone from press, past tense form, pressed, press, pressed. Bangpon, excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Bangpon. Okay, now we have 3 students left. So let's see what words we have. Next word, guys, knock. Knock. As in, knock. Let's open our eyes. Pak Bung, it's your turn at the front. So once again, guys, knock. Present tense or past? Present tense. So Pak Bung, can you place it in the present for me? Very good. And now, Pak Bung will demonstrate how we can change knock into past tense form. K, N, O, C, K, E, D. Pak Bung, that's excellent. So we've gone from knock to knocked. Knock, knocked, knock, knocked, knock, knocked. Excellent. High five. Big round of applause for Pak Bung. Yes, but we need to change it into past tense. So whose turn is it now to come to the front? It's Down's turn. As we should know, the words that we're using to stick are all the present tense. What word do we have now? Paint. Okay, so paint, present or past? Present, excellent. So can you place it in the present for me, Dan? And then change it to past tense form. So P, A, I, N, T, and then our magic letters, E, D. So we go from paint, painted, paint, painted. Down, that was excellent. High five, big round of applause for down. And now we've got one student left. So let's see what words we can have for net. We have call. Okay, so now Net's turn. Net, can you come forward and bring your word for me, please? So once again, Net's verb word, call. Present or past tense? Present tense. So Net, can you squeeze it in at the bottom here? And then Net will change call to past tense form using the two letters we've learned. But first of all, C, A, L, L again, and then our two letters, E, D. Net, that's excellent. So we've gone call, called, call, called. Excellent, Net. High five. Big round of applause for Net. Well done, guys. That was excellent. And one more time. Now we've got our vocabulary on the board. Listen. Listened. Laugh. Laughed. Open. Opened. Kick. Kicked. Press. Pressed. Knock. Knocked. Paint. Painted. Call. Called. So each time, guys, what two letters have we used to change the verb to past tense? E, D. Okay, so well done, that was great. And now it's time for our worksheet part of the lesson. So teachers, what you'll need to do is print off a worksheet for each of the students in your class. And there are two activities that we're going to do on this worksheet. First of all, our students must match the present regular tense verb with its past tense equivalent and draw a line. For example, the first one is done, tick and ticked. Our students must match the two words by drawing a line. And then for the second activity, we've got the regular verbs in the left-hand column. Jump. And then our students must write the past tense verb form using the letters ED. So write the regular verb first, guys, jump, and then ED. Similar to like we've been doing on the boards activity. And as for the third activity, it's okay. We won't be doing that one today. So just the first two activities, guys. And give our students around 10 minutes for this activity. And what's the first thing to do? Write our names on top. So Chew, that one's for you. Pat, this one's yours. Pakbung for you. You're welcome. Net for you. Dan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bangpon for you. You're welcome, guys. Preu for you.
Thank you.
And Lakgao for you. So first activity, guys, match the words. The regular verb form with its past tense equivalent. Like the first one's done. Tick, ticked. Look for the verb with ED on the end. And that will always be the one that you need to match. So you can see here too, we have scratch. Can we find scratched? Scratch, and then scratched, ED. So we can draw the line between these two. Match the two forms of the same verb. Scratch, scratched. Excellent, Nadia. answer will become answered. So each time, so let's see, we've got scratch here. What can we find? Scratched. See, scratch and then scratched. ED. Perfect. And then for the second activity, guys, once you've done that, we have the regular verb form, like jump. Next to it, can you write the past tense verb form? Jump plus ED, jumped. Always ED. In the next lesson, we'll move on to look at different types of spellings like we've seen in the video. Excellent, that's right. So now, let's see which other ones we need. Push,
Put.
pushed. Push, pushed.
Push. Push.
Yes, always looking for ED. Excellent, Pakbong. You see, by adding ED, jump becomes jumped. Not jumping, that's continuous. Past tense, ED, jumped. Well done, Ned. Down, that's excellent. So we can see walk, walk plus ED, walked. Okay. So what we're looking for, Pat, we're looking for the verb form with ED on the end, like tick, ticked. Scratch, scratched. Oil, oiled. Well done, they're correct. But how about crash? Can we find crash? ED. This one, see? Crash, crashed. Always ED. Nadia, always ED. So open, opened. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to complete the first two activities, adding ED and matching the words. And if your students finish early, like some of my students did, they can complete the third activity too, adding ED to all of the verb words in the correct sequence. And my students here all did a great job, so well done, guys. And that's all we've got time for today. So remember, regular verbs in the past tense form, what two letters do we need to add, guys? ED. Always ED. So we'll see you again soon for the next lesson. But for now, can we turn to wave and say goodbye? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again soon.